So, yeah, I guess we're in the age of YouTube where it's more like other social media platforms. YouTube had something really unique called a dislike button. Sometimes that didn't go in somebody's favor, sometimes it did. Like, it was a helpful tool sometimes, and others it was used to bash. But I'm going to talk about it in this video. But the dislike button was still actually very unique because Instagram does not have one, neither does Twitter, neither does I guess Reddit has downvote, but you get the point. There's not many dislike buttons really out there, but YouTube always had it, and it was sometimes really helpful too, like I explained. Like, let's say a video has something like people doing something very wrong, like they did something really big and it made a big mistake, and sometimes while the comments are reliable, the dislike button can also help, so the YouTuber can go through that again and see, oh yeah, that's where I messed up, I'm gonna fix that. And they technically still can have that opportunity. But at the same time, you have to go all the way into studio, which doesn't really help when you're just browsing your channel to see how good your newest video has been doing. And then you don't see the dislikes. But, yeah. I sort of want to talk about, I've wanted to make this video for weeks, but since the YouTube dislike button is officially gone today, just decided to do it now. So yeah, the video explaining sort of explains a lot like why YouTube is doing this, and it's mainly just to sort of stop people from harassing others, but at the same time it's sort of different at the same time. And you guys probably know what it is, and I know what it is, but like, stop people from harassing creators, stop dislike bombs, which is a very common thing, because a couple of my videos at the beginning of this year got massive repetitive dislikes, and I didn't know why. But then this guy just kept commenting on my videos, and I'm like, okay, it was him. So yes, there are targeted people who dislike videos and stuff and movements like games, trying to see how much we can pick on this one creator and stuff like that. But at the same time, the reason why YouTube is doing that, is doing this all of a sudden now, years later, is 110% about how many videos they have made that have gotten disliked. Like, so many YouTube videos, mainly Rewind 2018, have gotten slammed with dislikes. It's sometimes hilarious, sometimes it's just sad. But yeah, in this situation, it's just sad because YouTube did not suck it up like us creators do and just go on with their day. They just kept getting dislikes on Rewind. They kept getting comments about how bad it was and stuff like that. And then they just were like, you know what? I'm not going to have it my way. Dislike button, gone. So yeah. And like, so many creators have talked out about it. And also, the first ever YouTube video, Me at the Zoo, by Jawad, or I don't know, Jared, I'll say. It sounds like Jared, but with an ow, like a W-R. But he actually is updating his description, and it's talking about why all of the YouTube removed dislike stuff is bullshit. And it's really interesting. I'll link it down in the description to the video, and then you can see the description, just 2 clicks. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of sad to see YouTube stoop this low. Like, like, sometimes they have these moments where, like, yeah, they're pretty dumb. But this one is pretty stupid. Because They just couldn't do it because they couldn't suck up. And yes, I know that there's some creators out there, like me, even though I could suck it up, who get slammed with dislikes for no reason, and it's really harmful to them, or just kids who just want to explore YouTube and try new things, and they blow up, and then all of a sudden there's like a bunch of people who want to pick and tease on that person, and it could lead to some bad things. But the dislike button has also helped me, you know, grow myself, suck it up and ignore the hate and just keep pushing forward, but also pay attention to the hate so I don't stoop in the wrong direction. Like, oh, that video didn't do so well, I almost burned my house down. I'm definitely not going to do that again. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. See ya.